So let's move on to some other MMA news. I'm going to go to this one because we already talked about the open St. thing. So I'm going to say with Demian Maia has requested a retirement fight against Diaz or Cerrone. I think those are really the only fights to make. I mean, would you give Cowboy Cerrone a fucking Ponzinibbio or some shit at 170, or even someone like Fazeev at 155? I know he said he wanted to go to 155, but it's like, dude, you're almost done. Like, maybe you shouldn't be cutting that extra weight right now.
So I think realistically, if we're looking at this, okay, he's definitely not getting Diaz, despite what anyone says.
Maybe Nick.
Nick or Nate.
Oh,
which one are we talking about?
Maybe Nick. Maybe Nick. That's actually fair. You know what? I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Nate right now, Nate's a star. No. Nate's not going to take Demian Maia. Like, guys, 100%. Come on. He could fight Jorge Masvidal. He could fight Conor McGregor again. There are much bigger fights to make with Nate Diaz. However, you guys brought up a really interesting point. I didn't even think about Nick Diaz. That would actually be a really good fight for Nick Diaz to come back to. It would test his jiu-jitsu, see where his striking's at this point in his career, after having a 4 or 5 year layoff. You got me on board for that one. Okay, I like Nick Diaz. So either that or Cowboy Cerrone, but that would also be a good matchup too because both of them, that would be their last fight.
Yeah.
Win or loss for both these guys. That's the last fight on the board. So I like that one too.
Yeah. Do you think Cerrone only has one left, or do you think he's going to keep trying?
Cerrone's done.
I think he's done as well. I think he needs to stop, but I don't think he's going to.
But Dana will force his hand like he has done before.
Or does he go to Bellator or something?
What'd you say?
He'll be way too late with it. Like, he let Anderson fight for too long. He let Shogun fight for too long. Little Nog, I think, is still fighting. Dana's very inconsistent of when he stops people.
Yeah, but Dana did say that he was going to. He was going to stop I thought Cowboy. Wow, mind played that. He was going to stop Cowboy from fighting after that last loss.
And I thought he said that this was Damian's last fight. His last one that he just lost.
He did say it was his last fight.
And it was his last fight on his contract too, I believe.
But again, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Demian Maia. Okay, I know he's 42, 43 years old, but he's only lost 2 in a row. Mm-hmm. He had a great 2019.
And against good people.
Yeah, against really good people.
Competition.
Right, you're talking about Bilal Muhammad, who fought number 3 Leon Edwards, who is a top 10 guy right now. And Demian Maia didn't look bad. It's not like he got gassed or he got finished. He doesn't get finished, man. He did in the fight before that against Gilbert Burns. But again, Demian Maia deserves one more fight. If he wants to have a legacy fight, if he wants to fight one more time, he does deserve it because this guy's not getting smoked. He's not going out there and getting embarrassed the same way that a BJ Penn did.
Yeah.
Or
BJ Penn was getting embarrassed in the fucking streets.
In the streets, man. Yeah, it was a bad. You ain't
gonna knock me out, and gave a guy a free fucking overhand ride and got knocked the fuck out and hit his head on the pavement and shit. It's like, I don't want to see that stuff for sure.
Yeah, no.
For sure. That would be the last thing I'd want for any of these guys. That was so sad, those situations.
It was.
Yeah, I like the Cerrone and Maia fight if you're going to do that. Mm-hmm. That might be the only guy. I mean, Cerrone, I can't think of another guy I'd want Cerrone to fight right now. Yeah. Can you? I can even think of a name.
I think Demian Maia is the perfect matchup, too.
I really do think so.
Because if Cerrone gets beat, it's not going to be getting knocked out.
What about Cerrone and Nick Diaz?
No. Happened once. I don't think that'd ever happen again.
Nick Diaz? I thought it was Nate.
Oh, did you say Nick or Nate? Oh,
Nick.
Okay.
Let's do Nick and Cerrone. What about that?
I don't want to see that one either. It doesn't do much for Nick. At least if Nick beat Demian Maia, he'd still have a case for being relatively top 15.
And Damian would have a number by his name too in that fight.
Absolutely.
So I guess that makes way more sense.
Nick versus Demian Maia could be a decent co-main especially you would put that on an ESPN, one of the bigger cards. That
you put the brothers on a pay-per-view. I mean,
think about Nate even need to be a pay-per-view.
So you got Nate Jorge too for the main event of a pay-per-view, and then you do Demian Maia and Nick.
Yeah, that's what you do. You do brothers back to back. That's a great idea, man.
That's a great fucking idea, and that'd work.
And it would work right now too. Yeah,
that would sell. And then you do a fucking Kamaru Usman versus. No, I'm just joking. Underneath
Kamaru Usman versus anyone, and he beats him. So. Kamaru Usman is the greatest
fighter.
Then
you do Kamaru Usman Colby as the third co-main underneath the Nate Diaz brothers.
So much disrespect.
Just the disrespect to both of those men.